Hello everyone and welcome, my name's Ali. Today I've got some Call of Duty Ghosts sniping gameplay for you guys. On screen here you can see the class loadout that I was using for this gameplay. If you guys want to copy it or copy any aspects of it, feel free to do so. It was a lot of fun doing this. In all honesty, I've been sticking with the assault rifles mainly because when a new Call of Duty game comes out and I find a class that I really like, I just grind with that class so much. So I've been using a lot of weapons in repetition, and then I thought today I was like, you know what, I still haven't got a sniping gameplay yet. Well, I have actually got a few, but I've just done nothing with them, and I was like, you know what, I want to get a new sniping gameplay on the new consoles. So I've been playing a lot of PlayStation 4. This gameplay was on the Xbox One. I've been playing both of them, and it's good fun because you've got to get used to the new controllers. It's a bit of a challenge. Everybody playing is getting used to the new controllers because you can't use the old controllers, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the class I was using, a little bit more about sniping as well, and it'd be interesting to get your thoughts on sniping because it's a little bit different. When you zoom in now, you've got the two sort of tiered visual look. You've got this zoom down sight where you're looking down a scope, and then you've got the blurred out area around the edge, which has actually helped me sometimes. A few times enemies have actually walked past the blurred out areas, and I've noticed them, and if I was playing older Call of Duty games, that area would have been black and I just wouldn't have been able to see them. Now, with the sniper rifles in this game, I like to try and just basically go for those long lines of sights. I use assault rifles a lot, so I sort of have an idea of where the long lines of sights are, and if I can pick off enemies without them having any idea where I am, then that's a win for me. So I try and use those lines of sights to the best of my advantage. With the sniper rifles, using the chrome lined attachment is a really good idea. It increases the damage a little bit, meaning you're much more likely to get those one-hit kills, which is really important with sniper rifles. You don't want to be getting one hit on somebody in a really awkward angle and finding out you haven't killed them. So that attachment works really well. Its downsides, it has a little bit more kick, but in all honesty, as long as you're getting that shot on target, it shouldn't matter too much. And even if you're missing, it's just a little bit more of a kick. A slightly longer wait time in terms of recentering these sniper rifles so you can get another shot on, but in all honesty, the fact it does more damage is definitely a good payoff. And the great thing about using sniper rifles is that I'm not really constricted to the usual perks I use in all my other weapons. Often I'm using Stalker a lot. I'm using some of those perks I'm using in repetition a lot, but with the sniper rifles I'm free to use things a little bit more like Hardline, Gambler to go for a random perk as well, and sort of mixing up a little bit. Now I have gone for a pistol secondary, and all my other weapons, all my other assault rifles and submachine guns, I'm just rocking that one weapon setup, so I have a free point where I can basically clear out everything, including my pistols, my grenades and my stuns, to make sure that I've got space for as much perks as possible. But with the sniper rifle, it's very important to have that secondary as a backup. As you'll see in a second here, having that secondary so I can be a little bit more aggressive and clear anyone up that's really close is very useful. Not useful mid to long range, but that's what you should be using your sniper rifle for anyway. So it's just a good backup and definitely worth spending just that single point on to make sure that you've got a backup pistol which helps you out. Now in terms of my streaks, the dog I'm finding to be extremely useful for submachine gun classes and sniper classes. Sniper classes, just in case somebody gets a little bit too close and you didn't realise, the dog will start growling, or the dog will just go in and kill them. And you'll see within this gameplay, my dog just gets a ton of kills with just going off on its own and being absolutely awesome. And as a submachine gunner, if you're rushing in, again, the dog can alert you to enemies just by barking, or take somebody out that's behind you that you didn't even know was there. So very useful. I really enjoy sniping. You've got to be accurate. You've got to be sort of like half ninja, half assassin. You've got to try and get those awkward lines of sight on people. You've got to make those shots. So you've got to be accurate at the same time. Here, enemies were actually sort of like rushing towards me, and I could hear everybody around me. I was just sort of picking them off. Most of the pistols in this game are really good. I don't actually like the final Magnum. It has really weird sort of recoil after each single shot you fire off, so I wouldn't recommend that. Here, I get a cheeky no-scope on somebody as he comes around the corner. I noticed his shadow and just managed to pick him off. Absolutely fail at hitting this final guy, unfortunately, and I knew there was somebody in front of me. Normally I can poke back out, my eyes can lock onto that person, I get a very quick and easy kill, but he was actually sitting in a position I didn't even know existed, so he took me out from an awkward angle, unfortunately. But I had a lot of fun there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of sniping gameplay. Let me know what you guys think of sniping. Are you sniping a lot? Are you sort of leaving it alone within this game? Definitely recommend using the class that I was using at the beginning of this video, and I have specific class loadouts for all the other snipers very soon. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you guys on my next video.